Happy HNE Friday, high noon. Oh, yeah, Kate, I think yours got a little shook up when I threw it to you.
It did. That's okay.
We got ourselves the classic crew. Kate, Titus, Francis. KB was sitting in here and then left right at 1. But before we get into anything, our presenting sponsor today, if we look in the corner to Titus's right, everybody's right except for Kate. Rhoback. We love Rhoback. Best fit, best feel, the quality, the comfort, the material, colors. Everything's just top notch. Fresh off a restock of the most comfortable performance joggers on this planet. You're not going to want to miss out. They're functional, versatile, comfortable. These joggers check off every single box. Rhoback Performance hoodies are quite possibly the softest hoodies we own, without a doubt. Paired with the performance joggers, we don't think it's possible to have a more comfortable combo. Rhoback's subtle dog logo and two-stripe ridge keeps popping up everywhere we go. We always make sure to give a little nod. Do you nod up or down, Francis?
Depends.
I nod up to strangers, down to friends.
I do the opposite, I think.
I do the opposite as well.
All right. So anyways, use code YAK. Ganged up on.
Yeah.
YAK, Y-A-K, at rhoback.com for 20% off your first purchase through the end of this week. That's spelled R-H-O-B-A-C-K. 20% off performance hoodies, joggers, polos with code YAK, Y-A-K. Get ready for the spring with Rhoback. What's up, guys?
Hell yeah.
Good ad read.
Friday.
Thanks,
Great
Edward.
ad reading.
I used to be really bad.
This is the A team, I would say. The Yak A team. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
the four of us.
That's why, yeah. Why we're all on the logo.
Mm-hmm.
That's whenever I'm on a rundown, I'm like, uh-oh, they were slim pickings today.
Yeah.
That was.
Yeah.
But not here. Here.
Every time I'm asked to do something, I ask who dropped out.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah. I have a question.
Self-esteem.
Can I start? I guess we need stuff to talk about, right? And
All
I feel
kinds
like
of
this
things.
is very topical. And I think I saw Kate tweeting about this last night.
Yeah.
And it's a huge blind spot for me. What is this murder trial or something? Or like,
Oh, yeah.
I literally know nothing about this, and I just saw people talking about it. And
Why don't you stick to basketball?
yeah, I'm too busy focused on the important things, which are 19-year-olds playing each other in basketball. Those are the things that.
So Kyle's like our murder guy.
Yeah.
Like why what's
Murdoch.
going on?
Can you give him like a 30-second?
I watched
Whole
the,
entire
I watched the whole
rundown.
documentary.
Very
Did you watch the documentary?
Very
Yeah, it's a very small town in South Carolina. There's one prominent family. They own a law firm, like the richest people in town, the powerful people. The dad killed a bunch of people.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
do that.
But the,
Hold on a
the
second.
son.
That's a very.
Francis, I wish I could.
I think it's more interesting than
But
that.
yeah, like why?
Yeah,
why
I
was it a
always
story? 'Cause
run stories.
Well, wait.
The
podcast.
family the kids would always get out of trouble. They would do something that would get anybody
Like
else.
kill a
into-
girl on a boat.
Talking murder, I was like,
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
want to try to give you an actual like line by line breakdown as fast as I can and be out of
Yeah.
character
Yeah,
for
like
myself.
I just want to know what makes this more interesting.
So
than
KB's
everything.
right. Well, first of all, what's interesting is that this family, that's what they were. They were lawyers, generations of lawyers. His father, his father, his father, to the degree that they had all of the power in the town. I didn't know this could still exist today, but they had a law firm where the police were afraid of them. Nobody would touch them.
real
like a
old timey
cartel.
Southern good
Yeah.
old boy.
It
Yeah.
feels like something that you didn't think still existed.
Well, that absolutely exists. To lesser degrees all across America. I would say even
Oh,
like
yeah.
Wheeling has some people who
Yeah, you
wouldn't
can't.
get in trouble.
Yeah, there are some people that just can't get in trouble.
but it's
But to not to this degree.
when these
Or, yeah,
crimes
or
when
maybe-
these crimes would happen, people would be dying. The police would be like, did you see who that was behind the wheel? We can't touch them. They were afraid.
For example, like the only gay kid in town was found dead in the middle of the road, and nothing came of it. No one was around.
He was probably killed
Yeah.
by one of the
the
sons.
son, the living son, Buster, apparently was fucking him, and probably killed him.
and then the housekeeper that they had fell down the stairs, and everyone's like, "Wow, that's just they have a bad run of luck around them."
Yeah,
And
but
he
like,
was, and the
they-
dad took all her insurance money that the kids were supposed to get, and was like, "Don't worry, kids, I'll invest it for you and give
the
it to
dad
you."
of
Yeah.
the owner of the house took the insurance money from the maid. He took out the policy and then
Yeah.
said
By
he paid
suing
off.
himself.
Yeah,
Right.
Mhm.
Which is-
we're doing a really poor job.
Yeah, it starts off with this kid is in a boat.
I got the
Crash.
gist of it, I guess. So
just
like
bad.
I get the guy went down though, so that's why everyone was talking about it. Like
Yeah, he went down
finally
yesterday.
they
They
finally arrested him,
finally,
or
they finally
convicted him.
stuck him with something.
Because he
Okay.
killed his wife and son.
He killed his wife and son.
What the fuck?
Very
Yeah,
same
that's the
son-
main point, I guess.
Very same son who had driven a speedboat into a bridge and killed
A
one of the
19-year-old
girls on the
Holy
boat.
shit!
Yeah, well, they spent like the first hour of the program just really making this youngest son the most unlikable person in the world. And they're
Yeah.
like,
What-
oh yeah, he
what
just
was
got
the-
killed.
what was
Episode
the-
3, you pity him.
What was it on Netflix or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Netflix.
what. Okay.
It's like
This
4
is-
episode.
This is my question.
All right.
So Netflix released this 3-episode documentary on the eve of the trial reaching its verdict. How
Yeah.
how is that ethical?
I don't think it is.
I mean, Etsy has a whole shop
Yeah.
going right now of Murdaugh murder merch. You can, it's going like hotcakes, and it's the Reba lyrics. What is it? Never trust a Southern lawyer. It's like something like that, and it's like those lyrics with his face, and they're selling. All these women on TikTok who have been covering the crime like crazy. They're all wearing his like Murdaugh merch.
Yeah, it's not ethical, and it
it's crazy.
shouldn't be legal.
Don't you see what I mean? Like historically, obviously
You
judges
stood
make
your ground by
sure-
not watching.
That's right. Judges tell jurors there's been a lot of publicity about this case. If you see anything, you gotta put up your, hands over your ears and not listen. Don't let any of that factor in, right?
Yeah.
But it's impossible to quarantine a jury when there is this much media coverage.
Yeah.
And
But I guess I literally didn't know a single thing about it until last night. I saw people talking about it, so I don't know.
You guys all have played in the dozen. Some people have retired. Some people continuing to play. Did you guys hear what Brandon did?
Yes.
Is this true?
Oh,
Yes.
what do you do? I
Is
didn't
it-
hear this.
Oh, let's do a judge of weird or not
I
here.
don't know this.
Dozen was filmed. It's filmed in like StreamYard, right?
Yeah.
And then edited and put out. But as we've all played, there's a few minutes before the game even's recording where you're yucking it up, talking shit, just in yesterday's game, Big Cat noticed that there was a box in the StreamYard with the camera off and under the name of Alan. And then Big Cat was like, wait a second, like, who's in here watching? I just want to, and turn the camera on, and it's Brandon. Brandon watches all of the live matches, like, as they're being recorded under a fake name.
Psycho.
Camera off. Is that
Oh.
a psycho move?
He's a
That's
psycho.
a psycho move.
Yeah,
Psycho move.
Psycho move.
That makes him like flaunting his MVP jacket so much sadder because he
Yeah.
lives for this, which is good for him.
I think it's sad specifically because he has kids.
Yeah, he's got 4 kids.
Right.
He's got
I don't
a
think it
family
gives
at
him-
home, and he's
It's not a distinct advantage.
Well, yeah, that's the.
No, it's not that. I think he just loves it. He loves the spectacle and loves being a part of it.
Did I get the big head? I've been
Give you
noticing
the-
that, and I didn't want to call it out because I didn't know if this was technical difficulties or I. Or
It's
I'm getting
insulting. They're
I'm
saying
sitting in
you're
the Brandon chair, so I get the.
I
Yeah,
think
there
a big
it is.
head.
It kind of
Also, I have a massive fucking head. So, like, honestly,
I hate that, like, mine isn't that much smaller right now.
It makes you look like Brooks Koepka a little bit.
Oh, wow.
I think it looks cool. Yeah, that's cool as fuck. I wish human beings actually looked like that.
DK mode on GoldenEye.
Yes.
I think so. Brandon's defense was basically, I'm gaining no advantage. I like watching the dozen. So what's the harm in this? But that is exactly why I find it so psychotic. Is that like, why not just watch it when it airs? It makes
Psychotic that
zero
they're-
sense to do
it's
that.
not. It's like a less streamlined version.
Well,
Yeah.
the fake name too.
And
That-
to-
Fake name, camera off.
that's weird.
That's
All
the-
of it is
that's,
psychotic.
that's weirdo.
bizarre.
If you just want to then why not just say, why doesn't Jeff just every time we go on the show just say, hey, Brandon wanted to watch and he can't watch later because he's going to be flying when it airs or something, so he wants to watch now. And then Brandon just on the chat and he's like, hey guys, good luck everybody, and I'll sit here and watch. That's still kind of weird, but at least like it's transparent. We know what's going on, and there's not.
yeah, but
Brandon's
like,
just a psychopath.
even if he can't
He's a-
watch
he's
it
a
live,
psychopath.
he can still even if he can't watch it when the episode premieres, it's still going to be
It's
on
true.
YouTube.
It's true. It's
Certainly
true.
is.
Find some time
You
to
can
watch
even
it.
like jump ahead. Like, okay, I know the answer. Like, it's
yeah.
infinitely more convenient.
Does he?
I-
Does he? What's he doing this for?
Here's my.
That's the question.
I have one theory. One, it's just about power and control. And Brandon's just like
He does say it's his show.
it's his show, and he just like feels like he just needs to have his hand in everything. The other is, he's doing this so if he gets used as a phone a friend, he's like Googling the answers he doesn't know, and he will get those.
That would-
and that would, you know,
Yeah.
it's like, what if none of us knew that Brandon was watching all the shows? If you called Brandon and he gets the phone a friend right, and then he's going to, swing his dick around and be like, I never missed the phone a friend question.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm so much smarter than everybody.
Yeah.
But I think it's the first one. I think it's just power. I think he's just a.
I don't-
psycho
The
Uh,
fact that he
that's-
was sneaking is just
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
the alias is the weird part.
because if Jeff's letting him do it, it's obviously allowed.
There's something fishy going on there.
No, I think he just loves trivia.
Those two are in cahoots.
It's like a guy that like breaks into houses and just like sits there,
Sits on the couch?
Yeah, just sits on the couch, and you're like, why would you do that? And it's like, because I just want to feel something, or
Yeah.
like I just want to feel like I have control over this.
You break in a house
Yeah.
just to go look through the photo album.
Yes, that's Brandon. Yeah, that's how his brain works. Exactly
Alan?
like those people.
Why Alan?
Alan.
Yeah, who's Alan?
What is he defended himself?
I don't. He and Big Cat were going back and forth on Twitter.
No, he just said what he said. I get no advantage from this. What's the big deal? And I like watching the dozen. I don't get why this.
Yeah, I think that is it. I think he loves trivia. His
Yeah.
ears perk up whenever someone even brings up a trivia question. He talks in like
Yeah.
trivia.
I asked Brandon a question yesterday morning that had the entirety of the office gathered around, just taking shots at this trivia question. I think it was the worst year for movies. Can you guys name 6 of the top 10 grossing movies of 2003?
Oh my God, 2000.
I think 6 of them, or maybe 7.
So is this
Or
the year that
sequels.
Crash won Best Picture?
You want me to? I can say the number 1 movie. I'll say the number 2 movie because it's the only kids movie on it.
Monsters Inc.
Finding Nemo.
Oh,
yeah,
that
that
was
was number
2003.
That's a bad year for
Oh my
movies.
God.
Finding Nemo was a monster.
That's number 1 on this list.
Is that the
Is it
year?
number 1 on that list?
Geely? Is that the year Geely came out?
I don't know, but
The two
everything was a
2003
sequel,
movies.
and then 2 of them were sequels in the same franchise.
Hmm.
Really weird year for movies.
Sequels in the same.
TJ, I was on the
franchise.
Wikipedia.
Like Signs was.
No.
Mm.
Signs is a great movie. Wait, how could you have 2 sequels come out the same year?
Yeah.
Is that around the year that Anchorman came out?
Number 1 was Lord of the Rings: Return of the King.
It's coming back in theaters.
Yeah, the whole 4-hour version.
You want to go together?
Why are you saying this was a bad year for movies? These are gigantic movies.
Yeah, that's 2 of how many?
Are they?
Yeah, I can't think of any 2003 movies, to be honest.
Me neither.
I don't think of them by like year.
When did the first Jackass come out?
I would
First
guess
Jackass
2000.
A little later.
Did that crack the
Later?
top
I
10?
think it was a
Mystic
little-
River.
No,
Those are
it's
good.
all sequels.
It's all sequels? I don't know.
Oof, I'm-
All right, we got Lord of the Rings.
And then Finding Nemo, Matrix Reloaded. Oh,
Those are, I mean, Matrix Reloaded was cool, but not good.
you
have
saw the
no
first word of
guess.
that one. That's good. That's the only the other original.
Oh, dude, that
Property.
one's gas, too.
great movie.
Loved that movie. Big crush on Johnny Depp for a while.
Oh, dude.
Bad
Awesome.
movie.
Awesome.
Dude, that's a fun watch.
But what were like the top, like critically acclaimed?
Oh, I don't know.
movies?
Yeah, that's a good question. I was
Bruce
just-
Almighty is they heard that What If God Was One of Us? That was in the movie too, right? But I feel like someone just heard that song and was like, what if we just made a
What if we just made a
movie,
movie out of
off
this, bro?
song?
of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like a cocaine
It was-
idea.
Last Samurai.
The Last
Never saw that.
Yeah, this is The Matrix is the one that has
Two
Matrix.
Matrix sequels.
I didn't know.
I don't even know what X2 is.
It's the second X-Men movie.
Oh.
But it was
Supposed to be the best, I think.
yeah.
of all of them.
I
No. First Class was those when they started going.
Oh
back
yeah, I
into
meant
those
like
ones.
of
think
the
Logan was the
original
best
3.
of any.
Logan
yeah.
was really
Logan
good.
was tight.
super
Tight on a
tight.
log.
I fallen off the Marvel viewing after like that last Avengers, and they're posting, like Twitter's posting.
The one called Endgame, you mean?
Yeah,
The one where it was literally called "This is the end of the game."
Yeah.
It's in the title.
I felt like that was a
You can-
natural
You
stopping.
can
point
stop
a little
watching.
bit.
This is the end of the game.
I haven't watched anything
Yeah.
since.
Same.
But
same.
people are posting on Twitter now like how Marvel looks nowadays, and it looks like a B film.
Yeah, apparently it's because they are like just pumping out these like auxiliary shows at like a really high rate, and it's like a big issue with like the the people that work in graphic effects, like just overworking them to the point where they don't even have time to make them high quality. You are correct. They look
Guy
like
with the big
ass.
head from the new Ant-Man that everybody's making fun of looks bad.
There's some
And
scenes in
Benedict
She-Hulk.
Cumberbatch with his third eye as
The-
Doctor Strange now looks goofy.
There's some scenes in She-Hulk that will take your breath away.
I didn't even know. I honestly.
That's the
don't-
lawyer.
Yeah.
Oh.
She-Hulk.
That,
Like
when
it's
that
so
ad,
bad?
when the first preview for that ran, I thought it was a spoof. I thought it was a
I did too.
fake
Yeah.
commercial.
Is she like fighting villains, or is she just an attorney?
She's just on her period.
I've only seen the clips of it. I haven't watched it.
But these A-list actors in their 40s have to hate doing these movies.
I don't know.
You
I
think
don't know, man.
they have fun with it?
Guaranteed
It's-
paycheck.
It's
and
the
then
live golf.
I know,
of
besides the
movies.
money. That's
Yeah,
fine.
Yeah.
the behind the scenes shots that come out of Marvel movies are hysterical when it's like a kickball on a broomstick and they're like waving around and like the actors are like behind the
Yeah, having
Yeah.
just in these
A
giant.
lot of them
blue
do
rooms.
have, I think, issues with the green screen exclusive like shooting. Like I know Ian McKellen had an issue with that with The Hobbit.
I guess yeah, like the
That would be
Marvel
so
movies have gotten
weird.
so big that like they can't just do like small street crimes anymore. It has to be in space or
Exactly. That was one of my problems with them too. I feel like the early Marvel movies were like there's this bad guy that wants to like steal $1 million or like kill this other guy or something.
Yeah.
steal $1 million.
I want.
We have to stop
Gonna
him.
need a
Doctor
superhero.
We gotta stop
Yeah.
this man
We
from
have to
stealing
stop
$1
this
million.
guy from like this little crime that's
Ernie
about
That's
to
what I
happen.
said when I saw Francis's contract at Barstool.
Yeah, they definitely.
Now it's like
lost the
fucking
plot a
like we
little
have
bit.
to undo
I'm not
time
gonna forget
and
that you did.
Not gonna forget that.
Not gonna forget that.
Oh fuck,
Loki was fire though. That's in Phase 4.
Low key.
Loki was fire.
dude. That looks like shit.
Low key fire.
That's a thing.
Wait, I thought that was a joke. That's
character.
real?
This is
No,
a character in the new Ant-Man.
Damn, dude.
Huh.
You go to Doctor Strange's third eye that he has now, I guess.
It's almost impossible. They killed it so hard in Infinity War and Endgame. Infinity War is one of my favorite movies
It
ever.
rocked.
It's so good. And the special effects in that are truly incredible. And then I think that they just blew their load, dude.
I think yeah, that looks bad.
Yeah, it does.
This
I
looks
didn't
like
mind
I
that
did it.
movie.
That's really bad.
That movie
I
was
mean, it was the
okay.
I haven't seen the movie either.
Hold on,
I
I'm
thought
gonna
it was
do
good.
That third eyeball looks like something Jeffrey Dahmer would have fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me something he wouldn't have fucked.
I would never
Yeah.
never take their dirty money.
Clemmer said he wouldn't be on the live tour with his golfing skills now to be the laughing stock. I guess lose every game for $500,000 a year.
He would not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he wouldn't do it.
That's asinine.
Yeah, at a certain point, having when you phrase it as like be the laughing stock,
Well, nobody's going to expect him to do well.
but just like every time you arrive at the golf course, everyone's pointing and laughing. And
I
they're
would
like,
watch
"There
more
goes
golf
the-"
if they had one.
That would be
abysmal golf.
That's a hard life.
Yes.
That's a hard life to like.
I was just
Doesn't
thinking
hurt
about-
anybody else. If there's one just abysmal golfer, I would tune in way more.
And then
Yeah.
just tune into him and he's like plus 88.
Yeah.
Yes.
That would be awesome.
That movie
Would.
about the guy who snuck into the British Open every year was really good.
I have no idea that was the thing. Is this
Yes.
what?
What
Mark
Playing it?
Rylance plays the guy.
Oh, okay.
It's really awesome movie. Really enjoyable.
Is that how we save the NBA All-Star game? Is just pull a guy off the street and let him play against all the.
But that's like a team sport. I
Yeah.
think golf, it would just be like he's not hurting anybody else, but this is getting more viewers.
Yeah, it would.
I
be
volunteer to be the guy. I've never golfed
Yeah.
in my life. I'll do it.
It would
It
be
is true.
awesome.
You get a golden retriever to do it.
There's
Like in
no
those-
rule that says
Those movies.
dog can't
Bud
play basketball.
movies, yeah.
Buds.
Yeah. But there's no way a golden retriever could play golf. I mean, it kind of
Oh.
makes sense that he could play
No, they'll-
basketball.
That's what they said
This
about.
is the first line of every one of the movies.
That's what they said about. Are you pitching us right now?
yeah. Golden receiver, like
The original Deflategate was golden receiver. Like, how did a dog catch a fully inflated football in
Yeah.
its mouth? They had to deflate it enough
Just enough so
that he could catch it with its mouth. But you won't hear the mainstream media talk about that.
No. Well, the
They're
best
changing it.
sport a dog could play.
Frisbee.
ultimate frisbee.
Ultimate Frisbee.
Ultimate
Soccer.
Cup
Be
stack.
good with headers.
Yeah.
I think baseball.
What?
What in the
Can't
fuck?
throw.
Outfielder.
Pinch
No.
runner.
Oh, an outfielder. I could
Think
see
about
that.
it. Ball goes into
Oh,
the
you guys are
outfield,
crazy.
he has to throw it
None of these
down.
sports, you said the dog couldn't do any part of.
Well, you're a cat person, you
A
bitch.
dog,
Dog
could,
couldn't-
hit a header in.
I would say
Yeah.
maybe rugby.
Or a dog would be a goalie.
You like cats.
I do.
Rugby?
I'm not taking
What
any.
happened?
Of your,
What was the consensus with your
I don't know this-
episode?
I don't know how to play.
What was the
Mean Girl
yeah,
thing?
what?
I still don't really know.
So once it came, I didn't watch it.
But I
Once it came
appreciated
out,
your
what happened?
clarifying question because that was the one that mattered. When Jordan came in and you said, "Was he dark or
So yeah.
real?"
So what do people think?
And I wasn't dark at all. I guess people think. Well, what do they think about why they held it?
Or what was the over? What are people saying?
I think people are confused about why they didn't air it.
So like no controversy.
There wasn't any. It was
There wasn't
your answers
anything.
were too long.
I didn't say anything stupid. I didn't say anything dark, or I wasn't being risky. That's what people thought, and then they changed their answer and said I was patronizing, and then I was like, no, I wasn't. And they were like, okay, well you weren't, but then you were boring. And I was like, well then give me the fucking tape, and let me hear it.
What'd you think?
I didn't think I was boring, but what do I know? I can't judge myself.
It's a really good I said it yesterday. Podcast loophole. Just Titus, you have somewhere to be too. We're just
I gotta go to a lunch.
Go to a lunch.
Yeah.
What?
Go to lunch.
They're about
But with whom?
John Rothstein, actually.
Whoa,
People might know who that is.
he's
yeah.
a Sharpie guy.
Yeah, the college basketball Twitter guy.
Yeah.
That just like is a robot.
Man,
Jake's
Oh, yeah.
odd.
you
Yeah,
are plugged
it's a-
in.
Yeah.
You sure you want to go to Chicago?
Yeah, me and John are meeting on the Upper East Side to hash out the bubble right now. Who's in, who's out.
Nice.
West Virginia.
What type of
We're
food?
gonna, I don't know. Here, let me pull it up.
Imagine if they were having bubble tea.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That's what you should call the
Thematic
episode.
lunches.
Boba.
What's this place called?
Are you a fan of bubble tea, Francis?
Not really. I don't like how those globules go down your throat.
I'm a fan of the globules.
Love
Tapioca
them.
balls?
Get into
It says American restaurant, so I don't think that's exactly helpful.
That's a Lenny Kravitz song.
that.
So
That's a Mad Libs clue.
all right, you guys continue.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
thank
bow out.
All right.
Thank you, Titus. Have a
See you,
nice
Mark.
Later.
No, should we do the wheel really quick before?
What's the rush?
Wet.
Huh?
I don't know. You're
won't
right.
run on
You're
wet.
right. There's no
Um,
rush.
This is
Right.
going so great now.
It is. It's smooth. It's smoothing out.
We picked it up.
Yeah, feels good.
Yeah, I guess we have. I used to be obsessed with Mad Libs as a kid. I thought they
Oh,
were sick.
same.
And I would just answer poop or
Fart, poop,
Yeah.
fart, poop, stinky poop, fart.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Yep.
was so fun.
I liked him.
Poop stain.
Whenever they were on like a kid's menu, that's when I liked them the most. Like when you went to like Outback.
Yeah.
They gonna go out of business? You think? Like, do you think young kids these days would enjoy playing Mad Libs when they have all this technology to?
Mad Libs,
Yeah.
I think it's probably an app now, but I don't think it's.
No, dude, it's not you. Right now, the new Mad Libs is you just get Joe Biden and Trump into a COD lobby and get an AI to fill in
Yep.
the voices.
Yeah.
That's like
Yeah.
Mad Libs.
It's
Or
amazing.
you go onto Chat GPT and you're like, write me a wacky story,
Yeah,
and like uses the words poop and fart.
I tried to
You,
get them to write jokes, and they refused.
Can we see how Chat GPT would answer some of the Mean Girl questions that they asked Francis? We'll see if it did better or worse. See whose intelligence is more
Yeah.
artificial.
I'm gonna get a soda. Anyone want one?
Have you guys
Okay, thanks.
Good.
spoken at all about the thing that you got?
No.
Okay.
No, it was just approved 2 days ago. A week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I hope Akon
yeah.
doesn't bail out after me already saying I'm going with him. That'd
Yeah.
be a letdown. But no, it seems like a pretty sure thing. But you know Akon.
Oh no, we're talking about the thing.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I was just saying in
Oh,
relation
yeah.
to like
Yes.
talking about
Of course.
future plans.
I was with Nick on that though. It didn't seem to me like you knew what we were all talking about.
No, I did, but I was saying that's like this is actually what we'll be doing in June is actually set in stone. I haven't bought the flights to Kathmandu yet, but it's all signs point to it happening.
That's cool.
What song
Yeah.
sings about
That is
Kathmandu?
cool.
Was it the one where they? Was it the Billy Joel one?
There's a song lyric that
We
has.
didn't start the fire.
I think it is.
I think it's a country song.
Oh no, yeah, it might be.
Kathmandu.
it is in a
What's the
song.
What's a song that has the?
Good up a boo abba da Kathmandu. Where'd you come from? Where'd you go?
Are you guys fans of
How much
Cat Stevens?
Xanax did you have before this episode today?
You know what it was?
Yeah, I do.
I had I tried a new type of edible last night.
Is it sticking with you?
It's not
Oh,
gone.
Bob Seger.
Ooh.
And it's not. I'm not
Really?
high, but I'm fucking.
I've had that.
whacked out.
It's
Kinda
affected me
fuzzy.
for
It's
24
super
hours.
whacked out from it.
Oof.